So, welcome to the 6th week of class in ISTM5002, Communication Skills for Today's Information Technology Leader. Again, I'm your instructor, Dr. Lauren Walker. We had some lively discussions this past week when you posted a new round of communications to your organizations based on the articles you found on communicating about a technology to a global audience. Now, there was some confusion on this discussion forum because there's a lot of similarity between it and the Unit 4 discussions we had the previous week about translation for non-technical understanding. We could think of this as, well, a variation on a theme, as well as taking information and applying it to an organization or a situation. Furthermore, there was the extra added attraction of applying this communication to a global audience. This makes the discussion a little more of a challenge. Although, as I mentioned last week, removing acronyms, or at least telling the intended audience what the acronym means up front, can help keep the message clear. In addition, since this has to do with the Information Technology Unit, the terms and understandings can be quite confusing outside of those who practice the discipline. So putting the statement in non-technical language is needed so that the target audience understands the message. Finally, yet importantly, is getting the audience's attention. An information technology leader has to understand that there is a lot of information being sent out to employees, and chances are every communication is going to be seen as important or relevant in the eyes of the receiver. So it's important for the message to state up front why it is important to read and what's in it for me, or with them. The second part of this is to get to the point quickly and to make the message as brief but as explicit as possible. This way there is less of a problem with interpretation by the audience. Remember, as human beings, we have a tendency to understand messages on our own terms. In other words, our backgrounds, life experiences, and job have a lot to do with how we reach a conclusion on the meaning of a message. On the second discussion, you were given the opportunity to review your peer's paper. This is a common feature at Capella, where we give learners a chance to review each other's work in order to find gaps and or comment on the topic and clarity of each other's paper. Well, this coming week, you'll be handing in your final version of your research paper. Also, we'll be discussing your take on this course so far, and you'll discuss how you would present your research paper to your intended audience. As usual, I'll see you out in the discussion forums. Have a great week.